It's Katrina Roddy at Dreamforward University, and I'm here to explain something to you today. Dreamforward University is where I explain things to new business owners or people who are in business and just need to understand something that they don't understand. I was a new business owner at one point and needed things explained to me, so I took the time now to set aside every Monday and explain something to you. And today's explained is social media marketing. Social media marketing is basically going onto any social media platform and marketing yourself. Sometimes you want to market yourself, sometimes you just want to get the message out, but it is truly for awareness on social media. True story. I became certified in digital marketing last summer, and strictly for the reason of me wanting to understand social media as a platform for marketing, as well as some other things on marketing, but mostly was to be able to ask the right questions of my employees who did social media. I wanted them to do a certain thing with my business, but I didn't know how to ask them, so I took a digital marketing certification through Google and got certified in it to ask questions. So I am here today to just share a snippet of that with you for social media marketing. First thing you know, I have four things that I want to explain to you in social media marketing. The first one is I would want for you to pick your platform. There are several social media platforms out right now. YouTube, where I am right now, is one of those platforms. You also have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You have all of these platforms. Pick the one where your audience is. If you did not get an opportunity to see my explained on customer avatar, where I go through your target market, go down to your ideal client, and have you pick your customer avatar, please go back and watch that. If you did not, put it in the comments, CA, and I'll make sure that you get the summary sheets on your customer avatar. Basically, I was explaining that before you get on any platform and market, you need to know who you're talking to. And who you're talking to could be your customer avatar. And it comes into play with social media marketing right now. So go back and review that. And again, I'm going to ask the first thing that you do for social media marketing is pick your platform. You can choose, if you have an audience that wants to learn and you want to show them things. I like personally going to YouTube for that. I like to go to YouTube and see how things are done. I put my garbage disposal in because I learned through YouTube University how to do that myself. So it will go through and teach you how to learn things. My customers hang out in YouTube and they hang out in LinkedIn. The other ones are nice to have, but I don't focus on those. So I pick the platforms where my customers hang out at, okay? So that's number one. The second thing you always want to do is mix your content types. So there are different types of content that you should be putting out. I like to lean on four types. There's four types. First thing you want to do is you want to educate. When you want to educate someone on something, you do things like, did you know, did you know, how do you do this, can you believe this happened? All of those things are to educate them. So if I were you, I'd create a folder under my contents and I would label that educate, and everything I do to educate them, I would put it in that folder. Second folder I would create is called interrupt. Interrupt would be like, did you know that it takes three people to build a roof? I don't know, I'm making this up. But you would put that kind of stuff in there to interrupt someone's scrolling. You would also put in there, um, this is where you see all your inspirational quotes. You put in there a picture of a dog, a picture of any type of animal that will get people to stop scrolling and kind of read what it says. Anything that will interrupt them from scrolling, something that's really going to be a surprise to them when they see. Some type of shock factor would go into your interrupt, but you put it in another folder. So when you're ready to do educate, you go to educate. You're ready to interrupt, you go to interrupt. Third folder I would put in place will be my so I have educate, I have interrupt, and then I want to engaging with people. So if you ever answered a quote from somebody, they put out a polling question, they may have asked you a question, they may wanted to know, did you like these glasses better than the ones I had on before? anything to get them engaged and get you engaged. That is what they're trying to do, is engage with their audience to see who is following them. And if it's a good enough question or polling question, people will come back and they will see. So this is where all the quizzes hang out. If you see any quizzes, if you see any polling questions, if you see anything asking you to do something, for me, that would be, if you like explained the way I explain it to my knowledge, like and subscribe, and then hit the little bell so you'll know every time I'm explaining something. You can come here. This platform is Dream Forward University, and we are in the Growth Lab to help you grow your business. So I'm teaching you things that I've learned along the way in business. So I'm going to ask you for you to like and subscribe to this content that I have here. So we're going to go through this again. You want to educate, you want to interrupt, and you want to engage. So those are three things. The fourth thing you want to do is where you can put all your offers. Create a folder for that. Put all of the things that you want to offer in there. So if you want to offer $50 off, if you want to offer for the first 5 people, this happens. If you, whatever that offer is, will go into that folder. So there are 4 folders that you should put together for mixing your content, and usually do that. Mix your content. So maybe one week you can do educate, another week you can do interrupt, another week you can do engagement, another week you can do offer, and then just rotate them, or they'll be in rotation. So try that. That keeps you organized. Those folders are very helpful, trust me. I use them. And then it also gives you the ability to set up your content planner. So if you have a content planner or don't know what that is, content planner will send out content for you. So all you do is schedule it. You schedule it and it goes on a rotation. So if you want to send something out Sunday at 12 a.m. on whatever platform, you can schedule it to go out at that time. I don't know. Whatever you schedule is based off of what you like. I suggest that you go and look up each platform, and if you schedule it, what time that platform gets the most views, and then send out your initial post at that time, because it gets the most views. So those are the things that I suggest to you. The next thing is consistency. So consistency, I'm going to admit it's hard for me, but I have to focus on it and make sure that I do it. So if I say I'm going to put out a video every Monday, that is what I'm going to do my best to do. Put out a video every Monday explaining something else, so that you will get the full range of what I'm trying to do. So consistency, there's a quote that I like to stand by, and it is, if you're persistent, you'll get it. So if you stay persistent, you'll get it. If you are consistent, you'll keep it. So persistent, you'll get it. Consistency, you'll keep it. Because you have to stay in it. You have to keep going. You have to keep going and doing things that are making sense in your business. So if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. That is something I've been trying to live by for a very long time, especially as an entrepreneur. So consistency means I'm going to put out one every Monday. I'm going to put out whatever day you decide to do it, and do it. It may take a while for your audience to build up or to start trusting you, because they see so much content. But if you do those things and you stay consistent in it, then eventually it will start to happen for you. Trust me when I tell you that consistency works. Once I started working on my consistency, things started to happen that are unbelievable. So please work on consistency. I wanted to mention, in the fourth thing, is there's a misconception that you need to be on every platform. Nope. Start with 1 or 2, and only start where your audience is. So that goes back to 1 with pick your platform. There's a misconception that you need to be on all of them. It's misconception. You do not need to be on all platforms. You only need to be where your audience is. My audience is on YouTube. My audience is on LinkedIn. I use those 2 platforms with the most engagement. Do I go to TikTok and Instagram and have some things there? Yes. But I do not engage as much as I do on these 2 platforms, because I recognize that my audience is here. If you don't know where your audience is, again, go back and review my customer avatar explained, and I will take you through what it means to have a customer avatar. You'll think about the demographics, the geography of your audience. You'll think about the psychographics. You'll think about the behavior, and then you'll know where they hang out because you'll be hanging out with them, right? So that's the fourth thing. So first thing is pick your platform. Second thing is mix your content types. The third thing is consistency. And the fourth thing is work on that misconception that you have to be on all platforms, because you do not need to be on it. Comment below. Let me know what social media platform that you use right now. But I'm also going to ask for you to like and subscribe to my channel, Dreamforward University. We're in the growth lab right now. We are learning things because I am explaining them to you. That's all I have for you for today for social media. I hope to see you out there. If you do have something that you would like for me to like and subscribe to, put it in the comments as well. And I will go and look for you on your platform. This is Katrina signing off at Dreamforward University. Goodbye and good luck. Thank you.